Hello and welcome back. My name is Annie Lewis, wellness coach, nutritionist, author, and personal trainer. And today we are continuing our Blueberry Billionaires series. So stick around if you're finding fun nuggets in here and if you would like to learn more. As you may or may not have observed, I make a few little notes on my iPad. So if you see me looking down, I'm reading, and that is the style that I like to share here. Okay, so fruit of fortune. Why blueberries are the new gold. Okay, so let's get juicy. How valuable are blueberries to you, and how often do you and your family actually have blueberries? Because do you have them in a bowl for breakfast? Do you have it in a smoothie? Do you have them frozen? Do you crave them? Are they in your shopping cart every week, every month, once a month, a few times a year? Are you a seasonal blueberry person, or are you a I gotta have this ingredient 24/7 in my home kind of person? That's what we all want to know. And what's your favorite way to consume them? Why we as nutritionists love blueberries so much is because of their antioxidant profile. And antioxidants are the part of a blueberry that really helps to work in your blood cells to reduce cancer, for example, and helps to clean up any dead DNA cells. That's how antioxidants work. They go in, they get rid of dead DNA cells, and they help with the anti-aging process. Billionaires are very fond of anti-aging processes. So when it comes to diet, tech, lifestyle habits, these are the kind of chats we love to have. Blueberries are the perfect symbol of luxury and longevity. They're vibrant, rare in their nutritional profile, and full of life-extending compounds. In many ways, blueberries are the new gold standard. Literally, fruit of fortune. I'm giggling because I really think this is a fun way to explain blueberries. So here's why. Okay, the health benefits, we covered that. Along with the antioxidants, we have observed with the science that they are very good for brain health. So for example, some of my clients' kids that they bring to me, when they have exams coming up, I will put blueberries on their menu for studying and also on exam day, along with a few other ingredients like salmon for the omega-3s and cognitive function, because I love seeing my clients' families succeed, whether that's their kids in exams, whether that's them with their fitness goals, and overall just feeling good, healthy, lean, and refreshed. Youthfulness is one of the key components to fruits and antioxidants. So you'll see, I remember in university in Oxford Brookes, we had to do a research report on fruitarians. And yeah, they exist. There's something in the world called a fruitarian. I was shocked when I heard that word. And when I did the research to know what they eat and how many calories and the nutrient profile of how they get their protein, essential fatty acids, and carb sources. And I was kind of curious about it, but then I was like, I could never do that. But when you think about living long, the mindset behind people who eat these kind of fruitarian diets are that they are just having raw food and they're getting all of their nutrition from there. But when you look at them when they're 80, 90, they don't look too bad. I could never do it myself personally. Like, I love meat and protein, but I do enjoy recommending people to consume a mostly plant-based diet only because of the nutritional benefits with regard to the fiber intake and the fact that these raw live nutrients do reverse the aging process in more ways than we can imagine. Energy, you might notice that you feel more energized having a blueberry smoothie for breakfast to get work done that day or to do errands around or go to the gym, more so than if you have a different breakfast or a different type of food. When it comes to luxury branding, blueberries are now shaking shaking up the vibe. A lot of kids love blueberries too, so it makes it a very easy breakfast. If you're rushing for school, you just wash some blueberries, let the kids enjoy it, and it's a great snack for them too. Blueberry flavors are showing up in a lot of beauty products, wellness retreats, and even cocktails. They are becoming a lifestyle maker. We're using blueberries as a metaphor for wealth, eh? Because just like blueberries thrive in the right soil and care, they're also very delicate. They are packed with nutrition power. So do our business relationships and investments. So we can look at the curation process of what it takes to plant the seeds for a blueberry, water them, harvest them, package them, distribute them, get them to the shelf of the store, and by the time they even reach the shelf, they have to have been through such great care to be on the shelf in that firm, luscious state that they get there. So it is a very hands-on product. And that's why they cost a bit more, but they're so worth it, right? I do personally love buying frozen blueberries because I love a good smoothie with my protein powder. But I also do like them cold as well in the morning. So when we talk about the blueberry billionaire mindset, we're talking about investing into things that nourish us for the long term, not just for the short term. Because we do live in a society where it can get very cluttered with instant gratification. You might buy a bunch of things for your retail therapy on one night of the week, but by the next week you feel like your house is cluttered with junk. So what you buy, you want to really know what you're buying and feel like you want to keep it long term, because buying quick stuff that you're just gonna throw away is not really ideal, and hoarding and cluttered living is just not the vibe, right? So if you prefer shopping styles that are a little more like cluttered and instant gratification, this space may not be for you, because in cultivating and curating long-term processes for a specific end goal, like from the soil, those blueberries have to go to shelf in that very firm, curated state, is a process only few might understand, but hopefully I'm explaining it to you so that you get a little more clarity. So, what sort of action step can you take today from this information? Well, I would recommend adding a handful of blueberries into your life this week. Maybe try it in a breakfast, try it in a smoothie, and overall enjoy the fruit that blueberries bring to your life. I love blueberries cold, nothing like cold fruit. And it is considered a superfruit in many ways because of its nutrient profile. It's a beautiful color and I feel like it could make your tongue blue kind of thing, if I remember correctly when eating it. But other than that, it's a great flavor. And we do feel like it is along the lines of the Blueberry Billionaires Club. So that's our next chat. Until next time in the next episode.